So hello and welcome back to ET English Tutorials. This is your host, guide and mentor Avnish, and I am here to start with Sonnet 116 from your Rhapsody text, and this video is useful for ISC class 11 students. And part 1 for this poem has already been uploaded. If you have not visited there, you can ask me in the comment section. I will give you the link, and from there you can watch the first part. In first part we have already discussed about Petrarchan sonnet, Shakespearean sonnet, what is a sonnet, the central idea, then for whom all these sonnets were written, and all these things we have already discussed, the rhyme scheme, everything, pattern. And now in this particular video we are going to understand the poem in detail. So okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here goes the poem. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Impediments is obstacles. Love is not love, which alters is changes. When it alteration finds, alteration is a change, or bends with the remover to remove. So first of all, let's check the rhyming scheme. I've already told you that the rhyming scheme is AB AB, CD CD, EF EF, and GG. So let's check if in this stanza we have AB AB or not. Minds finds. So you got A, love and remove. Let me tell you that in Elizabethan days, that is in those days when these sonnets were written, love was not pronounced as like love. It was pronounced as love at that point of time. So therefore it is also rhyming, love, remove, but still because many changes have been made to literature language, English language, so now it is pronounced as love, but in those days it was pronounced as love only. So in if we see according to that time, it is rhyming, so we'll take this to be rhyming only even today. So therefore minds finds, love, remove, so it's rhyming. So ABAP is the rhyme scheme, and let's get started with the explanation. So he goes on saying that love is not something which should have obstacles. If two people are in love, no one can, and nothing has the right to stop them, nothing has the right to be obstacle in between their love. So no one has the right to stop them from loving themselves. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds. So if love changes due to situation, with time, or anything like that, it was never the case of true love, because true love lasts forever and it never changes with time, or bends with the remover to remove. Again, the sense is same. True love lasts forever, it never changes. So these lines are perhaps the most famous in the poetry history, and straight away Shakespeare introduces the metaphor for marriage to compare it to the marriage of true minds and to real love. He says that there is no reason why two people who are truly loving each other should not be together. Nothing should be in their way, nothing should be, you know, uh, the obstacle in their way of loving themselves. Perhaps he's speaking about his feelings for, I told you in the part 1, do comments me below that for whom this sonnet is being written and for whom he is writing all this, for whom he is expressing these feelings. Then we come to the next line, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. So he's continuing with his thought of that, true love conquers all. And in these lines he tells that if love changes with time, it was never the case of true love. Love does not, love is not something that is altered. So as the saying goes, true love lasts forever. So again, so true love never ever changes. That is the sense. And one more thing, do note the figure of speech over here. We have polyptoton. If you don't know, polyptoton is a figure of speech that involves the repetition of words derived from the same root. So you find that which alters when it alteration finds. So alters, alteration have the same root. They have originated from the same word alter. So therefore we have polyptoton in this line. Again, the next line, or bends with the remover to remove. So again, remover, remove, originated from the same root, from the same word. Therefore we have polyptoton here. Polyptoton. So that is polyptoton. Then we come to the second stanza. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose words are known although his height be taken. So, first of all, there are two metaphors here that you should make a note of them. First of all, we have mark and star. What is mark? Mark stands for star only, and it is the it is the mark is a sea mark or a lighthouse. So first metaphor is for mark, that is the sea house, lighthouse, and or the beacon. So first metaphor is mark, that is standing for lighthouse. The second metaphor is star, that is standing for the north pole star or the south pole star. And here love is personified in both these lines. So let's see the explanation in detail. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark, ever fixed mark, that is fixed, like even in if there is so much of storm. Imagine a situation where you are near the sea, so much of storm is coming. Tempests mean storms, correct? So sea storms basically. So whenever sea storms come, do at all the lighthouse that is standing there gets affected? No, it stands erect at every moment of time. Though it is very high storms are going on, but still lighthouse will continue to do its work. It will guide the sailors and everything. So in the same way, in every situation, in every aspect, the love is unmoved, it is erect, it is as functional like a lighthouse even during the storms. And just as the lighthouse warns the sailor of dangers, it also helps the people to be strong and be themselves. So the sense is love remains unmoved, and it is as functional as lighthouse even during the storms, even at tough times. It is the star to every wandering bark. Bark is a ship or a vessel. It's a small ship, boat you can say. Wandering is moving here and there. Star is basically the pole stars, North Pole or South Pole. Basically, take it as a North Star. It's a North Star or a pole star. So, however, fears the storm may be like the constant northern star. Now, North Star or Pole Star is known for its fixity of place. Every time, every day, every night, it is fixed to be at a particular place in a particular direction. So, what do the sailors do? They note down the characteristics of these North Star or Pole Star, and they use these North Star or Pole Star to navigate their routes, because this North Star or Pole Star is always fixed at its position, it never moves. So however, the whatever high the storms are, the constant North Star will always guide the ship, the bark, to reach its destination. And we all know that North Star and Pole Star is known for its fixity of place, and it is dependable and trustworthy, as sailor in earlier times navigated the ships being guided from these star only. So as a sailor knows the position of the star, the height of the star, which helps him to navigate his way out, but still he does not know its worth. He does not realize how important it is for him to get to the place, and what help the star is providing him. So he never realizes its worth. So whose words are known, that is, he never realizes, the sailor never realizes that how important that star is. In the same way, people also, they fall in love, they enjoy it, they have fun, they take a dip into a sea of happiness, but still they never realize how precious and how important the love is in itself. So whose words are known, although his height be taken. Although his height be taken is the sailors, they accurately measure the height or the position of the star. So although they knew the height and position and everything, they know where the star is, they know that here is the star and in this direction we have to go, but no one is realizing the exact worth and how important that star is to them. Now we come to the next stanza. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears out even to the edge of doom. So in this stanza, Shakespeare goes on saying that love's not time's fool. Time has the power, it is the most powerful thing in today's world, and it has the power to, to defeat and to fool anyone. The phrase time's fool refers to the idea that time has control over everything, and no one can escape from the deadly clutches of time. So time is, portrayed as a force that brings about aging, decay, and ultimately the death. So time's loves not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. So there are two interpretations for these lines. First, that father time. So father time, according to ancient traditions, ancient, the whatever the mythologies say, it's basically of related to Roman and the Greek mythologies. Father Time is a common personification of time. He is often depicted as an old bearded man carrying a sickle, that is, this, as you can see in the image, there is a person, the old bearded man, and he's carrying a sort of tool, that is sickle, and an hourglass. The image is rooted, this image that you can show, that you can see here, this image is rooted in ancient traditions with roots in the Roman god Saturn or the Greek god Kronos, who were both associated with time and harvest. So the meaning is that with the sickle, these sickles, uh, this sickle, it cuts out both the youth and the beauty. No one can escape from this. Everyone has to, become old one day, and everyone, they have to die one day. We all know this. This is the universal truth, and no one can do anything in this respect, in this aspect. So the sense is that love's not time's fool. Love cannot be, fooled by the supreme authority time. Also, time has the power to control everything. These rosy lips and cheeks, the symbol of beauty and youth, they they will, go off. They will, it will be just cut out by the time. But in this situation, even when you get old and, uh, your face will be full of curves, lines, and everything, still your partner, your love, will continue to love you forever, and until his death or her death, he or she will continue to love you forever, unlike what you are looking right now, unlike what time has made of you, of your face, your body. How old are you? So the sense is that love does not change with time. Even when you get old and, you're, maybe you are not as handsome or as beautiful you were, but your partner will continue to love you forever and until his or her death. Within his bending sickle's compass come, that again, no one, the sense is, no one can escape from the deadly clutches of time. Everyone has to get old, everyone has to die, and everyone knows that, we have to die once. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks. So love never changes with time, simple meaning, but bears it out even to the edge of the doom. Doom is here death. So again, whatever I said, it was from here only, that even it will, love has, may suck all the youth and beauty of you, but your partner will continue to love you forever. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks. So the power of love never changes, even if you are old, aged, you know but bears it out even to the edge of the doom. Even if you die once, sorry, it whenever you die, till your death, till the last breath of your body, you will continue, and your partner will continue to love each other at the same extent, if it is the case of true love. If it is the case of true love. And he's so confident in whatever he said. Then he goes on writing the stanza 4, the final couplet. But before that, just a final dictation on this stanza 3. The phrase time's fool refers to the idea that time has control over everything, that everything succumbs to the ravages of time. Time is portrayed as the force that brings about aging, decay, and ultimately the death. But love is portrayed as something which remains constant, consistent, and unwavering in the face of these inevitable changes. The image of rosy lips and cheeks being subject to the bending sickle's compass emphasizes that the impermanence, that is the temporariness of beauty. But the following lines make it clear that true love is not affected by these superficial or the above changes. If this be proved, if this be error and upon me proved. So he's so confident in his conviction that he goes on saying that if whatever spoke, whatever I wrote about love is proved wrong, if anyone comes and proved me wrong, I will just take my all the writings and everything back. I will accept. I will just announce that I haven't written anything till now. So he is, मतलब उसने जो भी लिखा वो दाव पे लगाने के लिए तैयार है. And he is so confident in his conviction that yes, मैं तो सही बोल रहा हूँ. और अगर मैं किसी ने आके मुझे गलत साबित कर दिया, then definitely कहते नहीं है कि अगर मेरी कही हुई बात गलत हो गई तो मेरा नाम बदल देना. सो ही इज़ ऑल्सो सेइंग दैट अगर वट एवर आई सेड इज़ प्रूव्ड रॉन्ग, you are here, I am here, just take all my writings back, all my fame and everything back. I will just stop writing. I never writ, nor no man ever loved. So if at all this whatever I wrote is proved to be wrong, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Or that is, I have never writ. I will, if at all this prove, if at all anything in my saying is proved wrong, first of all, I will accept the case that I have never written anything. Secondly, not any man in this mortal world has loved truly. That is the sense. And this finishes up our sonnet 116. It was a complex poem. If at all you feel any word, any line tough, you can ask me to explain it again in the comment section. I will definitely try to answer all the doubts, and we will very soon be doing the next stanza, next poem, that is the death of a naturalist. So thank you for today, and we end up here. I hope that you have noted down all the figure of speeches like polyptoton, the metaphors in the second stanza, then nautical imagery in the second stanza. I think I missed out this point, just a last point I have to tell you. If at all I have covered it, then fine. If not, then I am here. In stanza 2, you have nautical imagery, NAUTICAL, nautical imagery, and it is basically related to the thing when you can visualize the things related to sea, SEA. So you find, lighthouse, pole star, storms, tempest, everything. So it's all, the imagery revolves around sea. So therefore, you have nautical imagery. So here we end up. And acha, I'm really sorry, I'm extremely sorry. I just left out the themes because I always say that let's read the poem first and then we'll connect the themes from the poem. Love. I don't think I have to explain this, how love is connected to the poem. In the entire poem, I have just said love, 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 so it's fine. Still, if you have any doubt, you can comment me down. Then, marriage. So, definitely, marriage is metaphorical for true love. Loyalty, again, love's alters not. So, again, this theme is also relevant. Eternity of literature. So, you see that William Shakespeare, whatever he wrote, you could easily connect from today's love, and he is so confident in his conviction that वो अपना सारा लिखा हुआ चीज़ सब दाव पे लगाने को तैयार है just on the fact that I am right. So definitely he has written something, a masterpiece, and he knows that he is not wrong. So therefore that is the eternity of literature, and that is the eternity of William Shakespeare, the greatest of all. So thank you for today, and this is all for today. Thank you everyone. Do post your doubts in the comment section, and thank you. That's all for today. We end up here.